would like to start out by saying a poem. A death has occurred and everything is changed. We are painfully aware that life can never be the same again. That yesterday is over. That relationship once rich has ended. But there's another way to look upon this truth. If life now went on the same without the presence of the one who had died, we could only conclude that the life we remember made no contribution, filled with no space, meant nothing. The fact that this person has left behind a place that cannot be filled in a high tribute to this individual. Life can be the same after the trinket has been lost, but never after the loss of a treasure. Thank you to everyone here today in our time of grief. We thank our loved ones, relatives and friends, supporters and church members, children of the community that she taught at Sunday school. Now we are here today to celebrate the life of Mrs. Mary J. Brown. She was a good friend of mine. She was like a mother to me. As every advice that I needed, I would have went to her for advice as a woman figure in the community. She was a woman of God. Most of her days were spent in the church, conducting praise and worship, Sunday school classes, and just educating the younger generation of children in the community about her past life and how it was different from our generation. Now, she always stated that whenever she passed on, she wanted everyone to be happy. She wanted a party to be kept because she does not want anyone to be mourning her death. She was happy with where she was going, and her favorite line was that she will be sitting on the Lord's right thigh, singing praise and worship with her Father. That was her many speeches that she made, and she just wanted us to celebrate her life, not to mourn, not to grieve, not to cry. In her earlier life, she was young and vibrant. Into the world, they would say, but some believe she made the best of it. You could go over her home at any time. You were welcome at any day. You were treated with pudding and toys to play with, or to watch cartoon on the TV as a child. She was born on May 21st, 1952. She started out at Basic School of Hope. She was a bright sparkle, and she always had a pleasant smile. She usually carried candies for all her teachers as daily presents. She had 7 children, 2 boys and 5 girls, all grown with their own children now, but they loved their mother dearly. They had unconditional love for her. She would go the extra mile for her children. She worked hard from a tender age of 16. She had been caring for other people's children, and her children coming up were never neglected. I once heard a story of Miss Brown in her tender age, as they would say now, when she was in her prime. She would sell oranges in the market, and on weekends she would bring the oldest children to assist her. One day, Jacob, who was the oldest son, sold every item that he had and lost the money in the market. He didn't bother to come home that night. He just went over to her aunt's place to sleep, because he thought he would have gotten the belt. But luckily, he didn't know that Mrs. Brown, his mother, had won the cash pot 3 times the amount that he lost. She didn't even bother to think about that money, because she had 3 times that money in her pocket now. If he had known, he would have went home that night, but he didn't. And she didn't even give him the belt. It wasn't any deal to her. She was satisfied with what she had there and then, and he was greeted home with hugs and kisses, because she was happy. He didn't know why at the time, but she was happy. Now, in this time, we are here to give support to the loved ones of Mrs. Brown. And growing up, a neighbor and a very good friend of hers, I would always go to her for advice. She was a very wonderful woman, and I would like to say that even though she said she didn't wanted us to mourn, which is going to be hard not to, because we have lost someone that is dear to us, friends and family. I decided to say goodbye, Mrs. Brown. I love you, and we hope you are here. You are here, but Jesus is calling you home.